Hi, I'm John from Just Whiskey, and today it's Just News. And if you like Just News, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. And thanks so much for the Patreons I do have that help support this channel. Much appreciated. And a special shout out and thank you to a new Patreon subscriber by the name of Charles. Charles, thank you very much. Your support is very much appreciated. Before we get into the news, real quick, a couple of weeks ago, I just started monetizing my channel, which means there's not only ads before and after, but there's those annoying ones in the middle that are hopefully skippable. I'm just trying to, as an experiment. I'm just curious, really, what that revenue might bring in maybe a month or two. So if I think it's worth it, I might stick with it, or I might just do the before and after commercials. I myself watch hundreds and hundreds of hours of Whiskey Tube, probably a month, and the ads are annoying, but hey. Besides the Patreon support, which is much appreciated, this is a very expensive hobby, and revenue helps. So I'm just going to try and see what happens with that. Okay, so Just News. So I recently reviewed the brand new Laphroaig Carchus 2023, and I have some more information about it, and then we're going to talk about another new release on the horizon from Laphroaig. Please check out the video if you want to see the full review on it. What I pointed out was the wording on the tube differs slightly from the wording on the bottle, in that on the tube it reads that it's 3/4 maturation of second fill Madeira and 1/4 finished in white port and other ports. But on the bottle, it reads 3/4 Madeira finished. I'm on the Laphroaig mailing list, and they send me emails, and the new email is all about this new Carchus release. And the email is just as confusing as the wording on the tube and the bottle, in that the mailing list at first gives the same information as the tube does. It says 3/4 matured Madeira and 1/4 finished in white port. But then if you go to the description, it actually has a title that says maturation, and it talks specifically about the maturation, and it reads there that it's double matured, meaning that both the Madeira and the white port are not finished, but actually fully matured in those casks. So it's very confusing. And then also, too, some interesting information. There's a fellow whiskey tuber out there that goes by the name of Bevy, B-E-V-V-Y, Bevy. Might be only one V. I think there's two V's. And he interviewed Barry McCaffer from Laphroaig, who's the distillery manager, the new distillery manager. And this is, I believe, his first official offering. And he said that it is natural color. He made no mention of chill filtration, so we know that it is natural color. He said the color comes mostly from the Madeira. But it's not cask strength, which is what I assumed. And what's interesting is the ABV on this is 52.3. And what he said was the 2.3 means 2023. In last year's Carchus release, which was Warehouse 1, I believe, according to him, read 52.2, meaning, so the 2.2 is 2022. The 0.3 is 2023. So I'm assuming and expecting that next year is going to be 52.4. Okay, so 2024. So that I thought that was interesting. Yeah, and so it is. It's not cask strength. All right. Okay. Enough about that. And last night I poured my last wee dram of the night, and I put a cap on it. And today I'm just kind of revisiting, and I really enjoy this. All right, the news. Laphroaig is coming out at some point. I'm not sure when. A limited edition, a white Madeira cask finished. Okay, and supposedly, and it's called Laphroaig Francis Malman or Malman, and I guess he's a big chef. And supposedly he hand selected this limited edition single cask, a Laphroaig 17-year-old, that is a white Madeira cask finish, and it comes in at 54.9% ABV, and only, I believe it was only 200 bottles. No, that's a different one. So this is limited edition. I'm not sure how many bottles in that. Next, the Benromach has a single cask, limited edition, obviously, single cask coming out, 10-year-old, and it's going to come out at 59.2% ABV, and it's going to be first fill bourbon. And it's going to be cask number 43, and it's going to be a North American exclusive. That should be coming out at some point in the future. Then there's a new Campbeltown distillery called WitchBurn, which is in the makings as we speak, and it is tentatively set to open and start production in late of 2024. And their mission statement is they want to honor the old style traditions that Campbeltown were once known for, very widely so. But it is going to be a very modern, efficient, low impact, environmentally wise distillery. So that's something to look forward to. And then Talisker is going to be coming out with a Talisker. It's called X Parley, and it's called Wilder Seas. And it's going to be widely distributed. And with the release, it's something like €3 per bottle. They're going to donate to charity, a specific charity, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But they're anticipating raising 500,000 euros for this charity, and it's the Talisker X Parley Wilder Seas will be finished in French oak XO cognac casks, and the Parley is to support a preservation project that helps support sea forests, 3 in particular, one in Scotland, or on the seas of Scotland, okay, one in South Africa and one in Chile, and that is going to be widely available, but as a limited edition, and it's going to retail for £75. That's going to come out at some point in the future. And then last but not least, Lochlea, okay. So John Campbell, who was the distillery manager at Laphroaig, went over to Lochlea, and Lochlea is going to be releasing their batch 1 cask strength, and it's going to be a maturation of first fill bourbon and Oloroso sherry casks, going to come in at 60.1% ABV, and it is supposed to be released starting today, I believe, May 31st, 2023, probably in the UK. Probably be quite a while before the boats get it over here to the US, but that sounds exciting. That's it. I hope you enjoyed today's Just News. If you did, thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. And hats off to you all, and take care, folks.